What if I told you that the universe is conspiring to help you succeed? It sounds like a nice thought on a Hallmark card, but for millions of people around the world, this isn't just a quote. It is a way of life based on one little book. The Alchemist is one of the best-selling books in history. It has been translated into over 80 languages. It's not a business book. It's not a biography. It's a simple fable about a shepherd boy. But inside this simple story lies a secret about destiny, fear, and the true meaning of success. Welcome to Read in Minutes. Today, we are following the omens to break down Paulo Coelho's masterpiece, The Alchemist. The story follows Santiago, a young shepherd in Spain. He loves his sheep, and he loves to travel. But he keeps having a recurring dream about a treasure hidden at the Egyptian pyramids. He meets a mysterious old king named Melchizedek, who introduces him to the most important concept in the book, the personal legend. Your personal legend is what you have always wanted to accomplish. It is your mission on Earth. The king tells Santiago, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. But there is a catch. Most people give up on their personal legend early in life. They get comfortable. They get scared. They start believing the world's greatest lie, that at a certain point, we lose control of what's happening to us, and our lives become controlled by fate. Santiago has to make a choice, stay with his comfortable flock of sheep, or sell everything he owns to chase a dream he isn't even sure is real. He chooses the dream. Santiago arrives in Africa and is immediately robbed. He has no money and no way home. He takes a job in a crystal shop. He works there for a year. The crystal merchant is a fascinating character. He knows what his own personal legend is, to go on a pilgrimage to Mecca. But he never goes. Why? Because he is afraid of disappointment. He prefers the dream of Mecca to the reality of Mecca. He is afraid that if he realizes his dream, he will have no reason to go on living. This is a warning to us all. Are you working toward your dream, or are you just using the dream to comfort yourself while you stay stuck? Santiago eventually joins a caravan crossing the desert. There, he meets an Englishman who is obsessed with alchemy, the science of turning lead into gold. The Englishman has read hundreds of books. He carries a library with him, but he has never actually turned lead into gold. Santiago throws away his books and learns by watching the desert. He learns by doing. The lesson here is simple. You cannot learn the secrets of life in a library. You have to enter the desert. You have to experience the journey yourself. At an oasis in the desert, Santiago meets Fatima, and he falls in love. He wants to stay. He thinks, maybe she is my treasure, but the alchemist, a wise man living in the desert, warns him. He says that if he stays, he will be happy for a year. But eventually, he will resent her because she kept him from his personal legend, and she will resent herself. True love never stops a man from pursuing his personal legend. If it does, it isn't true love. With a heavy heart, Santiago leaves Fatima to finish his journey. He learns that you don't have to choose between love and your dream, but you must put the dream first. Finally, Santiago arrives at the pyramids. He sees them rising out of the sands. He begins to dig for his treasure, but he finds nothing. Suddenly, he is surrounded by a group of refugees from the tribal wars. They beat him. They steal his gold. As Santiago lies bleeding in the sand, the leader of the thieves laughs at him. The leader says, "You're a fool. I had a recurring dream too. I dreamed of a treasure hidden under a sycamore tree in an old church in Spain, right where a shepherd boy sleeps. But I'm not stupid enough to cross a desert just because of a dream." Santiago laughs. He is in pain, but he is laughing because he knows exactly where the treasure is. It is back home. under the sycamore tree where he started. He had to travel all the way to Egypt just to learn that the treasure was right beneath his feet the whole time. So, was the journey a waste of time? No. If Santiago hadn't gone to Egypt, he wouldn't have met the king. He wouldn't have met the alchemist. He wouldn't have met Fatima. And he wouldn't have had the wisdom to find the gold. Turning lead into gold isn't about chemistry. It's about turning yourself, a fearful, ordinary person, into something precious through the fire of experience. It is the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. Are you listening to the omens? Or are you safe in the crystal shop? If you are ready to find your own treasure, hit that subscribe button. What is your personal legend? Share it in the comments below. Thanks for watching Read in Minutes. Follow your heart.